But
Yeah.
the funny thing is that we were just praising, City like maybe 6 game weeks back on
For their mental
mental
resilience.
fortitude and how good they were.
Exactly.
But,
And then suddenly, we might have jinxed them, huh?
it's a bit unprecedented, definitely, given their record in the Premier League. To lose 5 games, I mean, not just 5 Premier League games, of course, we're counting the Carabao Cup and the Champions League. So actually 3 Premier League games in a row, which I don't think I've seen a top side in the last 10 years doing that, having such a run.
So I guess the thing now is any team that is about to face City should just be very wary, because I guess
I mean, they still
they still have the potential to come back and just hit you with 5 to 7 goals at any time they want.
yeah, I think
Ten Hag must have cursed Pep before leaving.
You must have seen too many memes.
It's like voodoo him.
Welcome back to SG FanTalk episode 11, where the regular guys talk about the not so regular game of football. On my right, I have Terence, and on my left, I have Jeremy. And we have pretty much a full squad today. We usually have 2 people, but we have 3 today. We're going to review the games over the weekend, and let's start with, I guess, the most exciting game over the weekend, which was Man City and Spurs.
Yep.
I won't say most exciting but it's the most surprising result. Yeah, the way that they Man City just lost it. I think after the second goal, you could tell from the mannerism as well as the body language of the players, they all gave up totally.
But it still made a lot of good highlights. I mean, I didn't watch the game actually, but I watched the highlights, and there was actually a lot of good, I guess, pointers on there, and obviously no goals. With Haaland getting some really good shots away from good crosses that came in. I think he had 2 really good chances that he didn't score.
It was safe. I mean, Vicario,
yeah.
Yeah, but the angle was closed down as well. Quite a tight angle, I would say. It wasn't like he was in front of goal. And
Do you think these guys are just unlucky at this stage, or what's happening? I mean, this is 5 games without a win.
I don't think their back line is their first choice, firstly. So I mean,
It's been makeshift for a while now.
it's been makeshift, as well as Man City has always been more susceptible to counterattacks. With Walker being pushed up so high most of the time. So they leave themselves vulnerable to the counterattack. And I guess that's what happened. Most of the goals were on the break. Madison beating the line.
Twice.
Yeah, easily.
defensive error also. I mean, they also play into it. But the funny thing is that we were just praising, City like maybe 6 game weeks back on
For their mental
mental fortitude and how good they were.
Exactly. And then suddenly, we might have jinxed them, huh?
It's a bit unprecedented, definitely, given their record in the Premier League. To lose 5 games, I mean, not just 5 Premier League games, of course, we're counting the Carabao Cup and the Champions League. So actually 3 Premier League games in a row, which I don't think I've seen a top side in the last 10 years doing that, having such a run.
And they were parading Rodri around prior to the match like he was a hero.
Yeah, I mean, he is a hero because I guess if he was in the squad, I don't know, would this problem still persist? Do you think he is the anchor that holds or the glue that holds the whole team together? And without him, that's why they're suffering.
But personally, I don't think he's exceptional player. I think he's a good system player. He only excels in a certain system. Like, he won't change a game for you.
Is the system very similar with City and Spain? You will know better.
I would think, I mean, Pep is a Spaniard, so...
No, but in the Spanish team, do they play like City? Because they're saying they play very well for Spain as well, right?
I don't know.
I mean, he played very well.
Yeah, exactly. And they're comparing him to like modern day Busquets.
I guess Spain still has their tiki-taka that they stick by, the golden generation in 2008 to 2014. I think they had that amazing run. They are still sticking to that system, or that
there's some foundation there of that style. Yeah.
So I think Pep also came through that era, and very similar So for him for City to not have him, I think that also would have a bit of an impact But to lose 5 games, I also don't know why
Yeah, but actually, do you think he's worthy of the Ballon d'Or?
I mean, who was the last?
I think it's Luka Modric. Yeah, I was just gonna say
Modric plays a bit more forward Rodri would be a bit deeper
Yeah.
If you want to compare position for position wise
Yeah.
So he's like a what? Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer also did win something of a lot similar to that
I'm sure
back in the day Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he is a miss lah for City.
So I guess the thing now is any team that is about to face City should just be very wary lah, because I guess
I mean, they are still
they still have the potential to come back and just hit you with 5 to 7 goals at any time they want.
yeah, I think
Ten Hag must have cursed Pep before leaving.
You must have seen too many memes.
It's like
Yeah.
voodoo him.
Yeah. I mean that was the most unpredicted score. Or
yeah,
I
very
guess
very surprising.
yeah,
we-
game that surprised everyone the most.
I guess everyone's also anticipating like City dropping so many points, they're gonna just come back, with aplomb. We were always hoping that statement to come about, but
Yeah, especially after Haaland he had a good international week also.
So was it just bad? Man City being a bad team on the day, or were Spurs actually pretty decent?
I think
Mm,
Spurs took their chances, like is what I would.
yes, they took the chances and City,
Defensive lapses and
City gave up.
yeah.
After 2 goals, I felt that City gave up.
Because Spurs has been very hit or
Yeah.
miss
Yes,
this season.
yes.
This
Correct.
like
Not-
kind of
Not consistent.
Jekyll and Hyde, not consistent kind of situation for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. What are the other what are the other games that we want to highlight this week?
Man United's first game under Amorim, I guess.
I think
we
that-
can't avoid that.
You can't avoid that, is right. What were your thoughts? I guess in the first 90 seconds, I saw so many people posting online. Oh my gosh, our savior is here, and all these kind of like hilarious posts just within the.
Old habits die hard.
That's also what
Yeah.
I guess how the game ended. Did you watch the game, Tess?
Yeah, I just wanted to, but I was just monitoring some FPL assets. So I was
Okay.
just, concerned whether United will perform. But when they scored after 90 seconds, I was a bit worried that I'm
Oh, you had Ipswich player.
I had a hate to I had a hate to hate with somebody who had United assets. So
Oh,
I
I
wanted
see.
to see how they would perform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very promising in that first opening, maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It felt like there was renewed energy, renewed vigor. It felt like
Yes.
they were excited. But like you said, old habits die hard, and I really felt that towards the end they were.
You don't have to wait until towards the end. Even at the end of
The
the
first-
first half, you could tell that these players,
Yeah.
these players are not cut up for it. It's either their resilience is not there.
I mean, if Switch
So did you guys watch the post-match interview?
no.
The one that Ed Sheeran came in.
Well, that one was kind of annoying. I actually felt quite upset and sad for Ruben, but no, actually, do you watch that one as well, and the post-match, what is it called? The one in the studio where they have all the reporters asking them the questions. What's that called?
I don't know what's the second.
Post-match.
Post-match interviews.
Well, maybe.
You mean there's a segment for it, is it?
I thought there was a term for it.
But anyway, never mind. I don't know.
Did you watch that?
No, I don't think so. No, I didn't.
So Ruben Amorim explained that with these guys, they've been drilled in by all the previous coaches, whoever the coaches are, into different systems. And different systems just means things like, if I was Diego Dalot, my role is to now pass the ball inside, right? Inside meaning I pass to either Delete or
A centre back.
or Lindelof or whoever it is. And my role is now to move forward.
Move inside.
No, move forward lah, to create more options or opportunities for now whoever's the inside person to pass to me. So it's like a 1-2 lah.
But it doesn't
basically.
pass down the line, you're saying. Just pass in.
Correct. So that was an example of what happened previously.
Oh.
And he says now I'm trying to drill into the guys positional play where if now I'm Diego Dalot and I pass it inside, I don't move. I stay.
Stay wide lah.
I stay wide and I stay in my same line. So he said in the first like maybe 15 to 20 minutes, you can see that they're trying or struggling to remember or adhere to the instruction. Because instruction only lasts 2 days. We all know habits built takes time, right?
Yeah.
So whatever has been drilled in, whatever their previous habits of, I pass the ball to you, natural instinct is, or I couldn't say natural instinct. Previously drilled instinct is, I pass to you, I move forward to create option. Now is, I pass to you, I'm supposed to stay here and wait. So it feels very unnatural for them. So he feels that that's what was happening. With
So their muscle memory has kicked in to the old ways.
Correct. So they're struggling to like, oh, what did coach say? What am I supposed to do? And then what did I previously do? And then all those things are very confusing. So you can see his interview specifically said, I can see the players there confused as to what they're supposed to be doing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Their mind tells one thing, but their body is doing something else.
So that's
Okay.
one. Number two, he said, of course, the fitness level is not up to standard.
Really?
Yeah, he said the fitness level is not up to standard in the sense that
I would think that you walk into any team in the EPL, you're gonna find the fittest of the lot. I mean,
No, I mean you look at the
assume that.
you look at the amount that Man U is running, right? You can tell from the matches that they are way, way, way below like your Liverpool, even Spurs. I think they run more.
I think we are ranked 17th or 15th in terms of
distance
ground covered in a match for a team. We are one of the lowest teams that run or move in a game, and it's not because, let's say, Man City just contain you in your half. This is an open game that just kind of was back and forth. But you look at the Ipswich players, the desire, the hunger, the strength as well,
aggression,
aggression, the strength. He said all those things need to improve, and those are the things that he wants to improve in terms of things that he can improve. Although every 3 days, so statistically, if you check it right now, every 3 days United has a game. He says, I can't implement a new system in a training ground when every 3 days we have a game. The guys have to rest, and then they have a day to come in to watch videos and highlights, and we need to prep for the next team. So as much as I want to implement my system, it's going to be tough because a lot of these things are done pre-season.
Oh, he's quite smart. He set expectations to the
lowest. Yeah, he set expectations very
the
low.
whole public.
He already said that we are going to suffer for the next few months. Results will not be what you hope for it to be, but be patient.
I think that's the right thing to say, lah.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
It's a very PR thing to say, lah. Actually,
it's not just PR, like it's really managing expectation. I think that's important. If you don't manage expectations, I think nowadays it's very brutal, right? Where managers just get sacked in 6 months. Yeah, they just expect like, oh, he did this at Sporting, but he didn't realize that he was at Sporting for how many years before he won his first trophy and games and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that was interesting to see how all the players just kind of struggled. Ipswich, to be honest, it was my first time watching a full Ipswich game.
Oh, really?
I thought they were amazing.
They're damn good.
Yeah, they're very good. They're very robust. They're very quick on the ball. Guy,
who was the guy that scored?
Hutchinson.
Oh, Hutchinson. He played very well on the wing.
So young. He's 19 years old or something, right?
If you talk about young, I felt Ahmad had a fantastic game.
He has been having good games lately. And yeah, correct.
Leif Davis is good.
Yeah, Leif Davis is not bad as well. Yeah,
but threat lah.
And I'm a sucker for centre forward. Delap is
he's
like number 9.
Is he a son or a nephew of the actual Delap?
His son.
Oh, yeah. Rory's son.
Rory's son. Not to ruffle the.
Yeah. So he's like really true.
And he's quite excited.
And if I can say this, it's like you can see a resurgence in actually a number 9.
Yeah, correct. So even in Rio Ferdinand's podcast this week, he said, name me 5 top flight number 9s in football today. No,
Lewandowski.
Okay.
The Sporting that Gilkert.
Yeah, well, the rest or whatever. Okay.
I want to say Liverpool.
Haaland, no?
Yes, correct.
Haaland, yeah.
What's his name again?
Nunes.
Yeah, this is not a comedy podcast. What's wrong with you? No, name other strikers, like top flight strikers. I'm not saying decent strikers or good strikers. Top flight, like really can compare with like R9 and Ruud van Nistelrooy and Raul and all these number 9s, like proper number 9s.
That is, it's a lacking position.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a
for the longest time, football has evolved to the point where, I mean, Rio Ferdinand was saying, football has evolved to the point where we don't have number 9s.
You lack of crosses also.
Yes, and look at how many, I mean, so now they're seeing a resurgence in early crosses.
Yeah.
Newcastle's Gordon, right? Or whoever it was.
Chris Wood from...
Yeah, Chris Wood, it was one of the names that they brought up as well, but he's not top flight, right? I mean, he's good.
His form is
good, but he's not top flight. Another one they actually mentioned was probably Welbeck. Again, not top flight, but number 9 who's training to be a number 9.
That's another guy. What's his name? Used to be
Solanke.
Yeah.
But he's terrible though.
Okay lah. He just had a couple of games back. He's what? Third one.
Yeah lah, but just anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, they're seeing a resurgence in number 9s, and with Rasmus Højlund.
Buddy is the number 9.
And I don't know if he's pure number 9 because his name was not brought up. But they say that also the style of football is changing to where now you're going to start playing with your back towards goal more. And you have to learn to handle the ball, taking the ball, turning with the ball, which is what they used to play with, right? And then obviously things change with tiki-taka, with Pep. Spain doesn't even have a striker. I don't think if you're...
Morata lah.
I mean, yeah, lah, that's just like for namesake, lah. But actually, if they didn't want to, they would never bring him.
But he
any
had
other
a lot
moments
of defensive work.
off the ball running, lah.
He does
Off the ball running.
off the ball running person.
Yeah, which causes
but
confusion
but
to himself.
it's different from the time where we were watching like Christian Vieri,
Yeah, of
play
course. Those are the names that they brought up as well. Yeah.
Ibra,
Inzaghi.
Inzaghi.
Yeah. These are the solid like number nines that you know that you're gonna have in your team. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I think the other important games or the fun games that were we should highlight. If we talk about mental resilience, I guess Liverpool beating with it Southampton.
I mean, they were packed back and they came back
Yeah.
to win the game. I think again, I was hoping that they drop points.
Why?
From
He's an Arsenal fan.
Arsenal point of
Oh,
view.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, for them to to win the game 3-2, I props to them. I mean, coming back from international week, they didn't start all guns blazing. It was quite a drab first half, and
Yeah.
then when
That's common for post international.
yeah,
week.
and then when Southampton scored, then it just kind of jolted them that they needed wake up and do something
Yeah,
about it lah.
yeah.
So again, props to I think Slot also. He did a few good substitutions.
Because I think the day before that, Arsenal had already won 3-0
Yeah,
convincingly against Newcastle. I mean, Nottingham Forest, and not many people expected that. I think it's supposed to be a tight game, but
yeah.
Arsenal also trying to.
totally control the game. Yeah,
But I mean, I think that's how.
yeah. That's how the exercise or it.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Arsenal, they're also having to prove a point. They've been written off for the last few weeks, not only by us, by many other people.
Wow, but once Odegaard come back, you can tell difference.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Which is why I think Rodri would make a difference with Man City, right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think
I
Rodri would have.
think Kovacic also, to his credit, he has filled that role, that void lah.
Not very convincingly, lah.
Because technically, if you see how, I mean, if you're comparing Odegaard and Rodri, Rodri plays definitely deeper.
Yeah.
Because he's not doing the forward passes.
Odegaard is much higher. He's like in the he's almost in the third.
Yeah, but what I mean is the teams that missed that key player. We talked about this at the beginning of the season when these guys got injured. Like, did we feel that these teams only have one player?
I would think that they miss De Bruyne more than Rodri.
So De Bruyne is one of the guys who crosses the ball pretty early. I mean, we see he
Yeah.
comes in from the right hand side or even the left hand side. He puts in very early balls. I think that's probably what Haaland is missing. But lately, De Bruyne is coming back into the game. It's not really
Influencing.
Yeah, he's not really asserting himself like he used to.
It seems like he's on a bit of a decline.
I mean, rumors are also rife about his contract situation. I believe he, if he doesn't enjoy this year, he might probably be leaving.
There's nowhere else to go. Where would he go?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, just play somewhere, earn money lah. Goes out, I mean, in the Middle East or what. I mean,
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
towards the end, till the end of your career, just get a good paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could stay in Man City and just get a good paycheck. Nothing changes.
Not that much. You can probably double. Oh, even for a name like De Bruyne, easily.
Okay. Any other stats or surprising scorelines from the weekend that you guys want to talk about?
I mean, Wolves, right? I did
Oh,
say Wolves.
that's
were-
right,
were the
that's
team
true.
there.
What is his name? Cunha?
Oh my
Cunha?
goodness, 2
Yeah.
goals and the second goal.
Wow, damn nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
First time finish, top scorer. Or
Yeah, the way he leaned his body back and
the striker bang on form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, João Pedro also, right? For Brighton.
Yeah, the moment he came back, he's
Making a huge impact as well.
either assisting or
It's just
scoring.
injured, and then he came in, and then like, both Cunha and I don't know how to pronounce his name, like Cunha. What is it?
I
But
think it's Cunha, yeah, Cunha.
Cunha,
Yeah.
Cunha, yeah. Cunha. So Cunha and what is this guy's name? João Pedro. Both of them making huge impacts in their own teams. I guess that's something that we can talk about later in FPL. One of the matches that we have to look forward to. I know that we're coming in thick and fast with a lot of games, and as I said earlier, Man U will be playing one game every 3 days.
Yeah.
Whether it's EPL, whether it's going to be European game. I think they've got one European game this week that they're playing on Thursday. And then they'll be playing all the Carabao Cups and EFL and everything else.
Yeah.
What do we have to look forward to for the month of December, or even just?
Okay, we don't have to look at
Seems like a lot.
Yeah, we don't have to look that far. As next week, we're really going to be seeing City play Liverpool. Next week,
Oh wow!
the Monday night game, Liverpool at home. I think this is the worst time that City could meet a team like Liverpool at this stage, at this juncture. I mean,
Yeah, unless this is their breakout performance,
Yeah lah.
season and to
I guess the form also goes out the window when
it could be Liverpool's first loss. We don't know.
no Liverpool did lose. They lose.
Oh, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, one game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, form book goes out the window when two top teams
Meet.
alike lah, usually. So I mean, I'm not even going to be betting against City if you ask me. Like if it was I still think Liverpool will give. Let's say from a betting
Oh, of
perspective,
course, especially because home
I would
game.
definitely eat lah.
Yeah.
I mean, not just based on form, but based on the fact that they will somehow find a way to
win, right?
to be competitive lah. At
Yeah,
least. Yeah.
Since we're talking about big teams that clash and form going out the window, what about Manchester United versus Everton next week?
Ooh.
What are you laughing about? It's not a comedy.
Actually, Everton has slowly picked up some form lah, huh?
Wow, I've got picked from FPL and damn, every week it's like 6-7 points, 6-7 points there. For goalkeeper, I think that's pretty fantastic lah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so hopeful. Maybe it'll be a close game.
It's his first United home game.
Yeah, I think home game.
It's his first home game.
To bet against United.
The fans will be behind him.
Close. I will say close game. Close game.
Right.
I think Everton have a problem scoring though.
Okay.
Calvert-Lewin is it number 9?
He scored what?
But but he's not great lah. He's number 9 and I think they had hoped that he would be good so they can play for England as well, but I don't think he's coming through that well.
Everton just played Brentford, a 10-man Brentford team who had Norgard sent off first half and they
Drew 0-0, is it?
Yeah, they drew 0-0. Although they forced Flecken to have 5 saves.
5 saves.
I mean, they were a threat, but again, just couldn't.
They're not
find
clinical.
the
I don't
target
think. Yeah, I don't think they have what it takes to finish. I think Onana is coming into good form as well. I think he likes this new stuff. Yeah, exactly. He did, and I think Amorim praised him, saying that if it wasn't for Onana, we would have lost the game.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Yes.
Some point blank shots, he just stuck out his hand and really got a good save to it.
So if you ask me, I think it's United game to lose lah. They should pick up the 3 points lah.
I think so too. Any other important games, especially for
West Ham,
top 7, top 8?
London derby.
Okay. That's going to be interesting. West Ham coming off a good, solid win against Newcastle.
I mean, West Ham form was so very patchy.
Yeah, very patchy. Nobody expected them to play well against Newcastle.
Newcastle to hammer.
Exactly, yeah. And then coming out, Newcastle gave a terrible performance. They don't have a lot of international players either, so you're wondering like what's going on with them. Joe Linton putting up a beast performance 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then now coming... Who did they beat 2 weeks ago?
Newcastle... Forest 3-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Back from one goal.
From
down.
one goal.
Yeah.
Exactly. And everyone was like, cheering on for Forest because they are the informed team anyway.
Yeah.
And then they come back to win that one, bossing the game. And then suddenly, I guess all the energy expanded there, and then they just lost the plot.
I mean,
with,
it again goes to show how competitive this league is.
Yeah.
So difficult to just
predict, right?
Yeah, or even put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, that goes the same for FPL. I mean, sure, a lot of people are frustrated this weekend with having Haaland in their team, or even just, mixing.
Nobody has Haaland in the team anymore lah.
I think that's going to be another conversation, but yes, I think Haaland is good to keep because he's very expensive to bring back in when he's on form. So he's someone that you want to hang on to. And that's just another school of thought. But anyway, do we want to do predictions for the next game week?
Yeah, we can.
All right. I'm going to pull out my prediction sheet and you guys choose 3 matches that we can predict. And you guys are going to go hit to
Hey, next week, no double game week, right?
No,
yet,
not
right?
yet.
This season, there's not going to be many.
Except for Christmas week, if I'm not wrong.
Have y'all done your Christmas shopping? I
have not.
Wait, Black Friday is when?
This weekend. I mean, this Friday.
Because last
30th,
for Shanghai.
30th November, and then like Cyber Monday is the
Today is 30th.
Yesterday was Cyber Monday.
Oh,
the last Friday of November.
yeah.
Oh.
The third.
So over already. Yeah, but anyway,
I still chow.
True.
I bought something interesting for y'all for Christmas.
Interesting.
It's okay, let's spoil the surprise lah, okay? It's this thing to substitute the need to have a boost or caffeine kick during the day. So it's pure oxygen and then you breathe in and then you're supposed to feel alert. I didn't
It's like drugs, but okay.
I
I was
didn't
gonna ask if it was legal in Singapore.
I tried it there and I really did feel some clarity in terms of what I was looking at, and but I didn't record how long it lasted for lah.
I think
So we will need to do
let me do a January podcast with the product.
Why?
We can just show the viewers straight up on camera what it does.
Are we getting any money for it? Because it's like a promotion for them.
I mean, we got nothing to lose.
No, but it's I think it's something that I personally would not have gone out to buy myself, and that's why
I think that's a good point, right? Receiving gifts, of course, well thought gifts. We're not talking about less random products.
Valuable gift.
Yeah. Actually, I should ask y'all, like, what's the worst Christmas present?
Dude, we should do a best and worst during our Christmas.
I think best easy to say lah. Worst quick.
How is best easy to say? Do you remember what Lydia gave you last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what Chris gave you last year? See, that's the conversation that Ria and we had as well. Like, okay, then what did I get you for Christmas last year? What did you get me for Christmas?
Maybe the best from your friends lah.
Okay, I will think anything useful that I can use and I would have bought it. I would think it's a good gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the umbrella that I got 10 years from your wife. But so that's the rule that we have at home. At home, on your birthday, you can request for what you want because it's your birthday and
Birthday you can request. Okay.
Like
Okay.
you're the only one that they're celebrating on your birthday unless you share a birthday lah. But you're the only one. But when it comes to Christmas, there's so many gifts that you have to buy that you can't really request for.
You get a bit fatigued to
Yeah, correct. Because then it's like, wow, one gift is like X amount of money, and then it's like, wow, then you got to start asking everybody what they want. So Christmas is where your creativity comes in to actually know what people want, because you're picking like 30, 40 gifts from colleagues to friends to cousins, relatives, wives, children, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what wives is plural, but so you need to be creative and know what people like in order to give them that gift, so that when they open it, they don't like, oh, there. You know what I mean?
I know. That's right. That's why I feel.
So that's the rule at our house.
I feel this Lazada 12/12, and now with the advent of all these e-commerce platforms, right? As long as you do your Christmas shopping early, you catch it during the flash sale period. There's lots of interesting products that come up on the page lah.
I bought it.
I'm waiting
already Amazon.
I'm waiting for all these e-commerce.
But 12 for you is a bit late. Yeah, you're not gonna make it in time.
I just bought 11/11. It recently, I got my GoPro in the same week.
Oh, you bought yourself a GoPro?
Yeah, to do my recording.
Oh, for
yeah.
your birthday present lah. You bought your own birthday present.
What are you recording?
Got my golfing.
You gotta speak into the mic, my friend.
My golfing videos lah.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm just saying that they are so. I mean, this thing has been going on for so many years. They have been so accustomed to receiving all these orders and then pushing out the deliveries as well to meet whatever needs. I think 12/12 is still like 2 weeks away. They definitely can fulfill that order.
Good math.
In good time. So I think that's a very good platform for you to source out your Christmas presents, yeah, for all your friends and family.
So for those of you who are struggling to find Christmas presents for friends and family, 12/12 Lazada sale, according to Terence D'Souza.
Not just Lazada lah, all the Shopee lah, or the Amazon, all the
e-commerce platforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Have you picked the 3 games for us to predict?
Yeah, Liverpool, of course, you go Liverpool, Man City.
Sure. Okay, we're gonna go Liverpool, Man City first. Who wants to go first with that prediction?
Liverpool 2-0.
Foo.
Even though I said this, hey, Man City, come on, perform. But my heart says Liverpool victory.
All right. Well, what about you?
I would say, okay, I hope that Man City can close the gap.
That's placed in my favor, so lah, because yeah.
Yeah, so I would think 3-1 to Man City.
Oh, 3-1.
Wow. 3-1-3. Okay. What are the other 2 games that you guys want to?
But it's purely based on sentiment. That like no thought or no study to it. Just sentiment.
Okay.
What I want.
Okay. What are the other Manchester you want to cover?
Arsenal West Ham.
Okay, Arsenal West Ham. West Ham's home, right?
Yeah, West Ham. All
right.
Is the West Ham
I said 3-0 Arsenal.
the London Stadium?
Okay.
3-0
It's
Arsenal.
3-0.
Is it called?
I'm not sure what the name was.
I remember the old stadium was called Upton Park or something like that.
Oh no lah, they moved to the Olympic Stadium.
All right, Ted.
Olympic. Okay, 2-1.
2-1.
2.
Oh, so 1.
Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
All right.
the score for West Ham?
Bowen.
Jared Bowen.
This what's his
Antonio.
it's like forever around.
of his
Yeah,
master.
like they always try to sign one new striker, but somehow end up playing with
Antonio.
Antonio again.
old Antonio. Yeah,
Yeah. I think he only like wakes up at like the last 8 games of the season.
No,
He's okay. He hasn't scored, right? This season yet?
no.
Yeah, he hasn't scored. He'll be around, he'll lurking, but I mean, usually that last 8 games, that's when he really kills everyone.
Next game.
It's like relegation battle.
Sorry, next game. Chelsea, Aston Villa.
Okay, that's another London derby, no?
Mm.
Wow, excellent. Okay. Tess, do you want to predict that?
This one, I think 1-1.
Really?
1-1.
Wow. I'm surprised.
I would think draw and 2-1 Chelsea.
Cole Palmer?
Was Cole Palmer like injured or something?
A 75% chance of playing because he got a knock. That's massive.
Jackson on form.
I saw
Jackson,
I
yeah.
saw the challenge. Them looks quite bad. The Cole Palmer injury.
Oh, I
Was he stretched off or he continued playing?
I'm not sure about that.
I didn't see him get stretched off.
Okay, I just saw a
Image.
screenshot of I think someone just stepping on his Achilles or
Really?
something. Yeah, he looked quite bad.
I see. Okay. So we're going to do those 3 games. We're doing Liverpool, Man City, West Ham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Aston Villa. If you guys have your predictions, you guys can go ahead and comment below and let us know what your predictions for these 3 matches are.
I just thought of it. The worst gift I got is a re-gift. That was very obvious as a re-gift. Yes.
Okay, wait. So was it?
Are you gonna name the person?
No, listen, this is a public podcast. Don't share it. Tell us later.
Good way to see it.
Yeah. But I think that's the worst. Like it was a re-gift and it was obviously very old. And I don't know, it's a re-gift from maybe 5 years back kind. Yeah.
Okay. Just now I was just sharing with Kwok, like maybe one way is not to hype up your presence, especially since you're going to be giving up to us, right?
Because he's been hyping up his present ever since he got it over the weekend. He's been texting us saying like, "Yeah, I got you guys a present."
No, I'm very happy that I've done my Christmas shopping already, ma.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because for me, personal experiences, I think if you're watching this, I remember 3 or 4 Christmas ago, you hyped up this one particular gift for me. It was like golf related and all. Then you were saying like, "Oh, Tess, I'm sure you will like it."
What were you expecting? A driver, is it?
Like something related to golf, something which I would. I love receiving golf balls actually, for my Christmas gifts. Like it's a simple, it's not like it's an inexpensive product to buy, and it's what I really need. So for him to mention something golf related, firstly, okay, it got me excited. So I was like, okay, going to be receiving something good. But it turns out that I've never seen this before. So obviously it's like those kind of prank kind of a gift, a gag gift lah. Yeah, a gag gift. So basically, when you're sitting on a toilet bowl doing your business, there is a putting thing that you can play with, So the golf gift that he got me was that.
So the game is on the floor.
Yeah, the game is on the floor in front of you as you're sticking in dumb. You can do some putt apparently. So that's how it worked. Clearly, I was not blown away, but in front of him, because he was so, even after passing me the gift, hey, I'm afraid you like the gift though. Then I was like, okay.
He doesn't go to use it now.
So it's like, man, I mean, that fall from, I mean, different people had different, I guess,
Expectation.
But still thankful that at least you got a gift.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we also do this practice, right? We buy for
Actually, socks is definitely well received. For me lah. Yeah.
I think as you get older, also, I think
I definitely
use all this stuff.
very practical.
Been giving yourself like football socks, but now that you don't play football, what are golf socks like? They have grips as well.
Yes, they do.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, I also never knew.
So, since you mentioned the socks that the tag basically what you're looking for is those that can are very sweat absorbent, so that you're just more comfortable walking around, or rather than imagine you have like wet feet. Anyway, that's the point of bringing it up.
All Shanghai has mentioned. Oh, you're not talking the microphone.
Sorry.
So it's just you have to repeat everything from the last 20 minutes. So why do you think I'm doing this? Because it's comfortable.
I just thought you wanted to lean back so that we can look at all three.
We saw that too.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to socks and golf is those kind and it's a bit thicker than normal socks, so you get a lot of like cushiony effect also. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. So when you said you don't mind receiving golf balls, like I would have assumed that golf balls have like very specific styles or technology in them.
There is, but there's also different usage you can have for it. But I mean, Kwok would attest to this. How many balls you lost the last game? I mean, having extra golf balls is something good to have. Serious. Yeah, just serious lah. Even if you don't bring it out to the course, you can also bring it for your short game practice when you do your chipping, your putt.
Do you label your balls?
It sounds a bit rude, but
No, but a lot of people I see them use their black marker and just like
we draw the line. I used to do that a lot.
initial or something, right?
Initials also, yes, but we're not at that level. Like people usually initials their ball when they're probably, playing tournament level. Then they have another partner that plays the same kind of ball and the same number. Then they probably have to do an initial thing, because you also have to not get confused. Basically in a tournament setup, you avoid all that. But when you're playing casually among friends, you don't really need to do all that lah. But yes, drawing the line is something that people do, which I don't do nowadays. I'm just too lazy.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Have you? I mean, you obviously been having. How's your rehab coming along?
It's okay. Going well. I'm getting heavier exercises to work on my leg.
Are you also getting heavier?
No, apparently my weight is.
So he lost mass or what? Right? You will lose all the muscle mass.
No, but he's also been walking a lot on the golf course, so there's zone 2 cardio.
Yeah, so that day after walking at like the boutiques fair, right? My leg go back swollen though. Cannot do much.
Did you dry ice?
Huh?
Did you dry ice it?
Yes, of course. Yeah. So
going through that phase also.
yeah, and so the workouts have become with weight. Not just my own body weight lah. So we're talking about resistance bands.
Oh, that's good.
And
stuff,
just yesterday it was with what do you call that? That foot pedal thing. I don't know what you call it.
Leg press.
Leg press. Yeah.
Foot pedal.
I don't gym
And the key is a huge foot pedal.
Very huge. Hey, so by the way, have you found a football team to play with, or are you still toying with that idea since playing golf itself is really very challenging for you now that you're a father?
I would think that the weekends are a bit tougher these days.
What about weeknights?
Weeknights, probably. I mean, I'm just coming out from a very, very long
Relationship.
Say that or not? Just say I was still taking my advice.
Sorry.
Oh, we're just coming out from a very busy working period. So maybe weeknights would be the most
Yeah,
ideal.
that's why we're still dressed like that.
Yes,
We came straight from work.
yeah.
There's a game tomorrow if you want to play. 9 p.m. SIA.
Okay, I need to go back and
Ask for permission.
get visa. Yeah, approved.
But you get your other one first lah. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
okay.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah, get my priority.
Golf is priority on this channel.
Yeah, I mean, he just proved the point. I mean, golf is the sport to go to after you come back from injury.
Yeah, I cannot play football, but I can play golf.
Immediately it's like what?
Yeah,
2 months after
yeah, 2
October,
months.
and it's really back playing. You have to wait like 6 to 12 months.
I'm going to Malacca in 2 weeks. Play
Golf?
tournament.
Oh, okay.
5 aside or 11.
Oh, SSC, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Singapore Swimming Club.
Singapore's
Not cricket club.
SSC.
Singapore Swimming Club.
SSC, wow.
Oh, okay.
It shows how much I
Singapore Swimming Club, not Chinese Swimming Club.
With AY
I'm going with these bunch of guys. This guy, his name is Ikai. He asked me to come.
Have you seen an Indian? I mean, I know you're Indian, but have you seen your heart? Have you seen an Indian swim?
Oh, you mean like professional?
Oh, yes. Okay.
In round 1 of the heats, usually yes, I have but not like the top level. So I mean, you're just gonna be in a party.
We must be very careful on what they say. Live got cars,
I'm just taking eggs. I'm just taking eggs.
I don't want to see him in trunks. That's all. White trunks.
We've seen it already. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that scene very.
Yeah, really. Yes.
But yeah.
Well, see, is there a question? Or yeah, no. I don't know any professional Indian swimmers, whether local or overseas. And I guess you're right. You don't see them in Olympics. You don't see them in any kind of national, international meets as well. Yeah. They just probably are not strong in swimming. Or maybe, I guess, you don't have enough pools to train in either. Like, you know how England and all these other European countries, they do very well with football, soccer, whatever. Maybe because they have a lot of
facilities.
a lot of facilities, a lot of even free places for people to just go and play over the weekends. To improve their game. But for us, just to play, we have to pay. You got to find a pitch, and then there's so everyone's fighting for space here in Singapore that just to get a pitch is so difficult.
In Malacca, you're playing on natural grass. I don't remember.
I actually have no idea. The guys, sick. Singapore Swimming Club, right?
11 aside, I think
We're playing water polo. But yeah, we're going up just to play a game and against another club from over there.
Oh, is it going to be like a few games or just one?
I'm actually not sure.
Next week you going?
We're leaving on the 13th of December and then we come back.
You're hitting in 2 weeks time. Right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know that I'm going, I know I'm playing, and then I know I'm coming back. I'm coming back earlier than the team. So we finished the matches on the 14th.
Or matches lah, so you know.
And then there's a like a thank you dinner or gala dinner hosted. And then the rest of the team is coming back on the 15th. But there's 3 of us coming back on the 14th night.
Oh, you can go eat the popiah there. Nice.
Yes, I've actually had it
I
before.
send you.
Yeah, I've had it before.
Nice.
But yeah.
Hey, the last time we went, I had to give, right?
Yeah.
Back
Patra or something.
Xiang is playing tomorrow night if you want to play. I mean, if you can play tomorrow night.
You already asked me twice. Right.
Yeah, I mean, only if you want to. Like, SI a bit far for you, but yeah.
But slow pace one. Like, yeah.
Tomorrow night, I'm not sure. We played over the weekend and we lost 3-0. But we played against like this bunch of like 20-year-old boys.
Oh.
So to lose 3-0 is like basically Man U and Ipswich kind of 1-1 situation. We had good chances. We created some chances. Our striker didn't score. They should have scored a lot more, but they didn't. So 3-0 is I feel good.
You mentioned this. Amateur scene, right? I mean, we used to dread lah when we had like more than 15 players. But now I think as we get on with age also, having more players in the team, having that rotate.
You know, the interesting thing is we meaning you and me, not you, but you and me, Terence, we started our families a little bit later.
Yeah.
So in the veterans team that I'm in,
Everyone has free time, is it?
yeah, there's no real obligation for them with their families and stuff because the kids have grown up. You know, everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, which is why they can afford to host these like games in Malacca and play all these tournaments.
And they also bring their kids or their
some of them bring their wives only. The kids are like just old enough to like handle themselves.
Just a burden lah.
Yeah, so because we started a little bit later, I think we are going through that patch where I feel with my teammates, they're all like, yeah, why you can't make it? I'm like, oh, my wife just gave, wow, okay. And these kids, their kids are already in secondary school, you know, teenagers and stuff.
Yeah, I remember when Kwok, had his 2 kids, we were in the prime of our...
Yeah, exactly. But he would bring them there and say bye to them as they go back with Chris.
But actually to go a little bit off tangent, right? Like, okay, the veteran team that I was playing in, we recently played a friendly, or they recently played a friendly, and then they were paired with a younger team.
Yeah.
So as a veteran team, I mean, of course, we will tell the refs that, okay, we also want a veteran team so that we play on a level playing field. How do y'all, I mean, it must have been quite sian to turn up to the game and then you see, wow.
I think it's a very real issue.
20s, and then they're like half age.
Correct. The problem with the ref, also, they probably don't have that amount of pool. You can request lah, but sometimes they also want to earn that money, right? So instead of just finding you the right opponent, they will just find, let's say, the next available one that they could find.
And also, I also feel that maybe the pool of veteran teams
not many lah.
is getting smaller and smaller. Like,
sure.
Yeah.
No, I think the pool of veteran teams a lot actually because we play in a couple of leagues and there's actually a lot of veteran teams in there.
I mean, leagues is guaranteed, ma.
Correct.
We're talking about friendlies.
So they're very particular about who they play with and which referees they use as well. They're not just anyhow. So like tomorrow night we're playing, so we're just helping another one of our teammates who has a spin-off team with his bunch of friends. So it's not our regular team. We're just going there. We just wear black jerseys because that's what we're told. And we just play for this team because they don't have enough players. I guess it's the holiday season, so people are traveling.
But I guess that's the thing with football, right? How can we physically compete with the younger boys? I mean, don't say you're outlier.
No, but yeah, okay. So physicality is one thing, of course. You'll never be able to. But I've played against some of these veteran teams that, wow, they're really very good. Like, really, really, really very good. In the sense that,
Are they really veterans?
yeah, they are. So it's like, you play badminton against the old guy, then you think like, okay, like this guy finished. But actually, he make you run around the whole court. You may get some good points on him.
Yeah.
But you feel like
That you
just-
that you definitely did not dominate and you
correct.
you
You
outplayed
worked
him.
your socks off just to get those points. Whereas this guy is like, his heart rate is still at zone 2. He's probably just walking around. He's got his knee braces and everything. And you're like, how did this guy do that to me? Same thing. When you play against a veteran team, a well-oiled veteran team, and some of those we faced before, the way they switch the ball, the way they move the ball, their calmness on the ball, very different from the younger teams. The younger teams, chiong. Like, so...
Okay, I stop you there.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm sold. I'll see you there tomorrow. What time?
So tomorrow I don't know because I don't know. Please, but on the weekend,
Sherman.
be on standby call tomorrow night. No, but so the weekend game that was played, it was actually a friendly. We were already informed that hey, this is just going to be a friendly. One of the guys' son, his church team needed someone to just play against, so we just had a free pitch at East Spring Secondary in Tampines or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, you all played? You played?
I didn't play.
Oh, they
Sam
played. Oh,
Yeah, so my team played.
just last week.
Yeah.
That is against Trinity. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Trinity beat us 3-0. Like,
Yeah.
So that's the team that
They had like 60-year-old players inside.
in that Trinity team. No, but they say it's a bunch of 20-year-olds.
Oh, got some young ones lah. But,
Yeah,
but the core is the right wing is 50 plus.
50 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't informed of that, but
I mean, Mana, the easiest way for me to look at it, I mean, on this topic lah, is just to compare this lah. Would I, at this current age, beat my younger self? I think the answer is quite obvious, right? So that's how I'm just looking at it. So in other words, you'll never be able to get a level. You see, if you want to compare good veterans team, then you must have them play against good young players. Then good young players versus good veteran teams. So of course, I don't think the vets are still going to stand a chance. Is what I'm saying.
so the same way you think about when you first started golf and then you're playing golf now, will day one of you playing golf be able to beat today's Terrence playing golf or today's Terrence? Yeah, exactly. So all the practice that you put in, all the time going to the range to get your shots done, to get your putting work done and everything, and all the equipment that you purchase, that obviously helps the videos you watch and everything else. So if you're that committed to a football game, I mean, we've seen, okay, don't talk about professional football players lah. We've seen even articles that we send each other on Instagram and stuff like that. There's like 80-year-old teams out in Malaysia and Japan, like 90-year-old team. These guys can still play. I'm not saying they're going to be running, past us the whole game. But if they know how to handle themselves, if they play to their strengths and they handle the ball well, that's more than enough.
At the end, it's the enjoyment of the game lah. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to use wisdom more than
It's how much you want to put in also lah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to turn off the game and then defend 100% of the time. I also want to attack. If I'm playing against a youngster, I'm chasing shadows. You definitely won't be fun lah. Yeah.
But the difficult thing is also having everyone having the same mindset lah. Like,
yeah, so that's like playing for Jerome's team lah. Jerome's team show.
oh, okay. At least you
Jerome's team
have one option. Yeah, you have another.
We played against some ex-nationals and some current S-League. Oh, probably shouldn't say this. But current S-League players who are off-season, right? We played against them 2 weeks ago. Well, it was... I was just telling Jerome, it's like... It's just sprinting back and forth the whole time. Just sprinting and sprinting. Like, I never felt so shook because it's...
I mean, for you, you're a different beast also lah.
No, but it's not just that. It's just about covering, right? It's just like, usually all the other games, like, you don't have to put in that much effort. It's like 70%, 80%, 90%. You're putting in 100%. It's like every second of the game is 100%.
The first time
super
that I
fast.
actually do a full sprint, I think I need y'all to record it. Yeah. I can't wait,
Go back to the...
That day I was like dreaming. I told my physio, I say, wow, last night I dreamt that I played football. Wow, heading across,
We should go back. No, we should go back to the track. Remember that time with John and everybody? Y'all did a sprint. Yeah. All those with ACL surgeries all come back and do a sprint together.
Okay, so let us know tomorrow what time. And then...
Okay, 9 p.m. tomorrow, SIA. For those of you guys watching, listening, y'all find us over there. We might do a spin-off on golf. Don't know why golf is a bit more prominent on this channel these days. Especially because you have your GoPro and you're starting to film content. We will promote your YouTube channel on this podcast as well. But I think that's all from us this week.
Yes.
We shall wrap it up and we shall see you guys at the next episode of SG FanTalk.
See ya.